Alrighty, so thank you for listening. And I would like to share with you a special day. Today is September 19th, and 2 years ago was probably the most honorable moment of my life. 2 years ago, I delivered my speech at the Final Commencement of the Art Institute of Michigan. It wasn't even just an honor, but it was also very emotional because the school closed down unexpectedly. We were the last graduating class. For those who don't know, there was 2 campuses of the Art Institute in Michigan. There was one in Troy, and there was one in Novi. The Troy campus closed down, so they were able to transfer students to the Novi location. In 2018, in the beginning of the year, and throughout the year, the staff held many events and fundraisers and raised a lot of money. And they thought very highly of what they were doing. Well, it was probably, from what I've heard, in the beginning of the summer, midsummer, where basically they got a letter in the mail telling them basically they need to find a new job. They had no idea the school was closing down. They closed about 17 campuses throughout the whole U.S. of the Art Institute. Just bam, all of a sudden. During this time that they're raising money, they're enrolling students. And these students started to go for their degrees, whether if it was associates, bachelors, masters, etc. But here's the kicker. You weren't able to transfer, and you are not able to transfer your art credits that had to do with the Art Institute of Michigan to a different college. There was students that, oh my goodness, I just couldn't imagine. There were students going for their bachelor's 3 years in, and they could not transfer half of their credits to another college because it didn't count. I was the last graduating class. And I could go on and on about more of the situation of what happened with the school. But I wanted to share this moment with you because I would like for you to know that I created and I delivered this speech, and which, mind you, I was chosen to deliver this speech. But I made this speech not only just for me and my experience, I made it for us as students and what it takes, the willingness, the work, the sacrifice. I even brought the staff in. I wanted to portray what it felt like to be the staff there. The staff was devastated. This school was an amazing school. It was also very personal. They wanted to get to know you. They were fascinated with you. I mean, this school offered design, fashion, media arts, and culinary. And the teachers there admired that factor. And they always want to be communicating with you and share the dream with you. They were just as devastated as the students. So I wanted to bring those teachers, professors, staff in as well. In the speech I created, I also wanted to inspire. You know, there's times where you might feel like, what do I do next? And that's basically a light way of saying, hey, you know what? Sometimes life sucks. But you create your own life. Bottom line. Some way or another, you create your own life. And you have to be focused, and you need to be willing, and you need to be able to be strong. So, with that being said, I promised that I would deliver my speech or record it. Oh, before I get to it, I'm sorry guys. I have been trying to get this video from the videographer, photographer, whatever, for 2 years. Since the school closed down, you know, obviously there's lack of communication and contact. So I still don't have it. And I wish that I could just show you the video of me up on stage with the mic, you know, in my special moment, but I can't. So this is going to sound very raw, but I really would love for you guys to take in the words that I say, because every time I even say it, it inspires me, still to this day. And it makes me honestly tear up. This is why September 19th is a beautiful day for me. So with that being said, I will deliver my speech. We are the creators of our own life. This very moment used to only be a painted picture in the back of our minds. These mental images have guided our every step, which made us willing and ready to expose ourselves. We worked and we worked for our dreams. This very moment was created by us. And now, our bodies have finally arrived here. As the writer, the director, and the producer of my own life, I used to ask myself, what is it that I am willing to do? How far am I willing to go? Am I willing to sacrifice? If you can imagine it, you can be it. I became a student at the Art Institute of Michigan, a place that gave you the opportunity to be whoever and whatever you want to be in the areas of design, fashion, media arts, and culinary. In my head, I painted pictures of success, joy, and of this very moment. I discovered my ultimate pleasure, purpose, and true happiness. And it all started because I was willing to enroll as a student at the Art Institute of Michigan. I was ready to expose myself, my true self. 99% of who you are as a human being is invisible. It's untouchable. By looking at me, you can only see the 1% of who I am as a human being. You cannot hear my thoughts. You cannot feel my emotions. You cannot touch my beating heart. I only have 1% to show to you. But I am here today to expose more. I became ready to expose my mind and share with you on how I became capable and ready to live my dream. All because the Art Institute of Michigan viewed me more than just 1%. We worked and we worked for this moment. And we continue to work and work for our dreams. Dr. Darnell Anderson, a professor who I had during this journey, started the first day of class with this statement. If you can tell me what your brand is, what your elevator speech is, and how do you conduct yourself in a behavioral interview, I will give you an A in the class. And you do not have to come back to class for the rest of the quarter. We all had to come back the next day. Without a brand, you are undefined. Without a voice, you cannot be heard. Without a purpose, there is no self-worth. You will only be stuck if that's where you choose to be. Dr. Darnell Anderson is the reason why I am able to stand up and be heard. I became willing and ready to expose my brand. What is it that you're willing to do? We are the creators of our own life. This very moment used to only be a painted picture in the back of our minds. These mental images have guided our every step, which made us willing and ready to expose ourselves. We worked and we worked for our dreams. This very moment was created by us. And now, our bodies have finally arrived here. Teared up a little bit, but thank you guys. And I already told you it was going to be very raw because, I mean, obviously I'm just recording this off my phone. I still don't have the actual video, but I hope that you took in the words that I have said to you. And thank you.